Symptoms of a bad oxygen sensor. Your car is guzzling gas like crazy. Your check engine light is on. And is that smoke coming from your exhaust? One of your O2 oxygen sensors, small devices the size of spark plugs that gauge how much oxygen is exiting your engine through the exhaust, might be the issue. Your engine's ability to distinguish between the amount of fuel and air inside it is compromised when these components become dirty or broken, which can result in a number of different issues. Well, in this video, I'll be uncovering the most common symptoms of a bad oxygen sensor. So let's get to it. 1. Low fuel economy. Have your gas expenses increased, or have you been filling up the tank more frequently than usual? Your O2 sensors may be to blame. The mixture may become rich, fuel-heavy, if they are unable to keep track of the air-to-fuel ratio in your combustion cylinders, which would indicate that your engine is utilizing more fuel than it should. 2. Check engine light is on. While a malfunctioning O2 sensor is one of the most frequent causes of a check engine light, it can also signify a variety of other issues. Make an appointment for an engine diagnostic service at your neighborhood. Firestone Complete Auto Care as soon as the check engine light illuminates on your dashboard. 3. Smells of sulfur or gas from the exhaust. When you start your vehicle or stand outside of it while it is idling, take note of any odors you detect, such as sulfur, a rotten egg smell, or just plain gasoline. 4. Engine performance problems. Can rough idle and engine power loss be attributed to a malfunctioning O2 sensor? Of course. Additionally, you can experience stalling, sluggish acceleration, and engine misfires. 5. Engine stall. Because it lacks the necessary gasoline and power to operate properly, the engine may misfire when the ignition is turned on or shut down entirely. This is the surplus fuel burning off in the engine, and it may be a sign that your oxygen sensors are not picking up on the shortage of air in the combustion cylinders. Are you finding this video helpful? If so, take a moment to give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel to stay in the loop of anything automotive. Once you've done that, let's continue uncovering these symptoms. 6. Exhaust emitting black smoke. Your engine burns fuel by using oxygen. When there is insufficient fuel, the combusting gasoline emits black smoke through the exhaust pipe. When the O2 sensor isn't working properly, the engine control module isn't informed to change the air-to-gasoline ratio. Therefore, the engine keeps using too much fuel. 7. Failure of the catalytic converter. Your catalytic converter transforms harmful exhaust emissions produced by engine combustion into less harmful ones. If your oxygen sensors aren't working, they might instantly malfunction and allow dangerous compounds to billow out of your exhaust pipes because they require a precise amount of air to function properly. Your car could fail an emissions test due to a defective catalytic converter. 8. Unusual pinging or knocking noise. The air-fuel ratio may run lean when your O2 sensors are unable to monitor it. More air than fuel. As a result, the combustion chamber accumulates carbon, which can sound pinging, knocking, or rattling, especially when the ignition is turned on. 9. Car idles rough. An idle engine's RPM rate is typically less than 1,000. However, if there is too much gasoline in the engine as a result of defective oxygen sensors, the RPM may increase to 2,000 or even 3,000. While this may not necessarily mean that there is a problem with the O2 sensor, your engine could experience rough idling due to other factors. 10. Emissions levels to high. Your oxygen sensors are a crucial part of your emission control system. If you don't have them, your exhaust will probably develop a significant imbalance of pollutants. If you fail an emissions test that is required, ask your technician to do a diagnostic test. And there you have it, folks, the telltale symptoms of a bad oxygen sensor. If you've noticed one or more of the discussed symptoms, then this is the right time to take action. It is crucial to rectify the issue as soon as possible. And lastly, before you go, why don't you like, subscribe, and share the video with others? That will really help us. Until next, drive safe.